I did a show recently in Ottawa. Something about that wonderful city that attracts the cream of your nation's high school hallway monitors.
Who then unfortunately become our leaders, I
Yes.
think. Yeah.
And I was in Hamilton. I think ideally every horizon should be on fire. And of course, I was just in Montreal,
Yes.
in Quebec.
Yeah.
In Quebec and Montreal, there's something about that city. It's amazing. It's like the perfect combination of Paris and Cincinnati.
Oh my God, this is the most accurate thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Everything's so on point.
The whole country's one. I was in Winnipeg. Sounds like a cheap contest for pirates.
Come on.
The Todd Shapiro Show.
And isn't this neat? For the second time, as I was saying, in just probably under 6 weeks or whatever, we have the one and only Emo Philips back. How you doing, Emo?
Fine, thank you. Thank you very, very, very much for inviting me back to your wonderful show. And to your beautiful city and to your beautiful province, to which I am no stranger. I've been coming here since the 80s. I did a show recently in Ottawa. Something about that wonderful city that attracts the cream of your nation's high school hallway monitors.
Who then unfortunately become our leaders, I
Yes.
think. Yeah.
And I was in Hamilton. I think ideally every horizon should be on fire. And of course, I was just in Montreal,
Yes.
in Quebec.
Yeah.
In Quebec and Montreal, there's something about that city. It's amazing. It's like the perfect combination of Paris and Cincinnati.
Oh my God, this is the most accurate thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Everything's so on point.
The whole country's one. I was in Winnipeg. Sounds like a cheap contest for pirates.
Come on.
What else? Vancouver. How cool is Vancouver? You know, I never knew heroin addicts were their own voting bloc. What else? That's
You went
about
to
it.
Hastings, did you?
The Rockies. The Rockies.
Rockies are nice.
Oy, oy, oy. The rock. I like to hike. What do you call those things? Oh, gosh. They stick to you. It's hard to shake them off. Allegations of sexual molestation. Oh, goodness. And I think I'm leaving out a few places, but the whole country is so wonderful.
Oh, good.
I think I'm going to move here if Trump wins. That's nice.
Yeah, it's scary. We touched on that a little bit last time in Montreal. Did you watch? Did you watch Emo Philips the debate?
Did you hear my impression of a French existentialist seagull? Pourquoi? Merci beaucoup. I think a lot of Trump's funding is going to come from the citizens of Germany, just so they can go see how easy get off our backs.
Well, let's hope it's not that bad.
Well, I think Hillary will win, but who knows, right?
Who knows?
Ladies, if there's ladies listening, Bill cheated on Hillary, and she forgave him, and now she might be our next president. So, be cool. Be cool like Hillary.
That's her karma. Yeah.
That's her karma. Yeah. She was,
And we all get a pass. Yeah.
Oh, man. Is that what happens if she wins?
Yes.
Wow,
you know
that's
what?
nice.
Everyone.
There's a lot riding on this.
yeah, a lot right. And I think I just got the mail vote away from Trump again.
I'm actually not even lying. That is the most brilliant thing I have ever heard. You want to talk to an American public in a way that might take away the vote from Trump. If you use that to them, like, yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, she let him off the hook, and now she's going to be president. I can cheat on my wife now. She can do whatever she wants.
Well, I don't know if it extends to murder. Oh, sometimes on the internet you read facts, and actually, I'm scared to say this now.
Okay.
No, but the California. I live in California. The ground squirrel is one of the most. They're very cute, right? The squirrel, one of the most murderous creatures on Earth. One of the most murderous mammals. 11.9% murder rate.
What?
Of its own species.
Wow.
Yeah. I see it. I've been looking at squirrel stuff because about a week ago, I was pulling out of my driveway, and I accidentally ran over a squirrel. And it looks really, really bad because my neighbors heard me threaten him the day before. And it's horrible because I love animals. I have a love for animals that's almost illegal. Don't wear fur if you're listening. A single fur coat takes 14 trees just for the protest signs. So true. Well, I'm just doing shows all week here at your festival.
JFL42, you're back tonight at Yuck Yucks at 8 p.m. Tomorrow night at Yuck Yucks at 8 p.m. On the 30th, you're at the Garrison. And on the 1st, you're at 8:45. You're at the Royal Theater. That's presented by SiriusXM.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. So
that's you're going to throw razors into the crowd?
Have a good show.
Make sure they're all the plastic on them first.
Well, just to make sure you do a good set or else.
Yeah.
I'm doing I'm doing your Friday show.
I'm
the opener guy.
Oh, wonderful.
So I'm very excited.
Well, it's guaranteed to have a full house.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm very excited.
Well, I did the Garrison last night. Amazing place.
Yeah.
It's a really kind of, I guess you'd say, funky. It's kind of like a comedy club if it's after a nuclear holocaust. But it's a lovely, cool, hip vibe.
Yeah, it's gritty.
And I get a standing ovation.
That's great.
So ideally Friday you could start it off.
Start off the standing ovation.
Yeah.
I'll start standing. And
then,
be the first guy to stand.
Is it interesting to meet Emo on a serious level, like the stand-ups that will open for you, because there is a nice sort of camaraderie between comedians, and obviously you've been doing it for 4 decades now.
I've been doing it since, oh my gosh, this is my 40th year.
Oh wow.
I've been doing this far longer than I've been doing this far longer than anything else I've ever done. Wow, 40 years in show business. I'm going to get to heaven and God's going to say, we got to make it tougher next time.
You had a really good time down there.
You're not supposed to have fun your whole life. St. Peter, get over here. What went wrong? What? Oh, I'm losing my... Well, it's okay. I've had 40 years. I could lose... Okay. When did your power of speech leave you? On the Todd Shapiro show. Get in line.
Yeah.
Get in line.
I think that's when people just chose not to talk anymore.
My brain is helping me, like with a trauma victim. It's blocking you out.
Your hair, is phenomenal.
I'm very lucky to have most of my hair still at my age.
Yeah. Have you ever had it short, Emo Philips? Have you ever?
I got drunk one night in Atlanta and I shaved my head.
How long ago was that?
Last week.
Wow.
It grows
really
back very
nice.
quickly.
Its middle name's Chia.
Oh,
it's
nice.
amazing.
Yeah, just water it down.
No, I'm joking about last week. It was, I think, 2002.
Yeah.
I just gone through a divorce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate being divorced. I'd much rather be a widower. But it's a very traumatic divorce. And I wrote poetry to get through it.
Oh, Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
should I do the poem?
I would
Yes,
love a
please.
sample of one of Emo
Here's a
Philips.
poem I wrote about, and I'll close with this if it's okay.
Listen, thank you so much for being here. It's definitely okay.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
No, you're not allowed to leave. We have you locked in now.
I'll do the poem.
Okay.
Thank you for having me. And
Oh,
if
you should
if there's any confusion, go to emophilips.com and there's clues where I'm working. You know, or go to JFL42.
Yeah, tonight at Yuck Yucks 8 p.m. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. At Yuck Yucks as well. The 30th at the Garrison, and that's the one that Matt O'Brien is opening for, right? And then and then October 1st at 8:45, the Royal Theatre, presented by SiriusXM. Emo Philips' poem that helped him get through very tough times.
Here's a poem I wrote about my ex-wife, who shall remain nameless if I'm ever left alone at her tombstone with a sandblaster. You look slinky, I said to her at the top of the stairs.
Thank you, Emo. Did you have fun? Did you have fun again? Come on, I wanna. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Todd Shapiro. Have a razor blade here.
Oh, he's got your number, Todd.
It's ironic you passing out razor blades when you stop shaving.
I have a kid. I have no time for anything. I have zero time for anything. I mean, should I shave? Do I need a shave? How do I look?
You look cool as a hipster.
I never want to be a hipster.
You look so cool with that beard.
Yeah, come on back. I don't want you to leave yet.
He's back.
I really wanted to end on the poem.
No, I don't want you to go because I want to ask you. So Emo Philips. No, don't be. Where else you got to go? 4 floors up to your show. You got a few minutes here. Emo,
Don't give away my floor.
He's in room 811. Okay, no. Emo
Imagine
Philips.
you were dead on.
Who I know that would be the wrong time. I guess something right in my life.
Yeah.
Who out of the when it comes to talk show hosts, have you been interviewed? I'm sure you have. David Letterman.
David Letterman, yes. Oh, that was in 1984. I got booked onto the David Letterman show, and I must have gone over my 5-minute set 2,000 times afterwards.
You're on a show a lot.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Jay Leno?
I never have done the Jay Leno show.
Never.
Never.
Why is that?
Because I never did it. And it wasn't my fault. I guess I could have phoned him.
Johnny Carson?
Never did Johnny Carson.
Have you done some of the newer guys like Jimmy Fallon? Have you
No.
No? Do you watch Jimmy Fallon?
Very few people have achieved my level of fame with that little exposure. I've made a wonderful living at this with hardly any television. It's a very weird ratio.
I wanted to ask
Some
you.
comics are the opposite.
Yeah?
They'll do 10,000 shows and they could still murder a baby at the mall the next day.
Oh, if only my career was there. Baby murdering in the mall.
I've had a very, very lucky life. Very little. I did the Conan O'Brien show.
How's Conan?
He's wonderful. I'm doing 2 voices now on cartoon shows.
What shows?
Well, there's one show called Adventure Time.
Oh, yeah.
I do the voice of a strange creature who lives in outer space and shows movies called and they're like fables. They're called Graybles. And that's Adventure Time. And then I'm on a show called Welcome to the Wayne, which is a cartoon show. It's a wonderful show set in a big apartment building in New York City.
Now, do you use this similar...
Although they never mentioned that it's New York City.
Okay.
Or an apartment building. Or a cartoon show. or me. In fact, I've just thought of it.
So you do use your real voice. That's what I was going to ask you.
It's a wonderful, wonderful show. And that's about it. I was just on At Midnight, which is on Your Much TV.
Yeah, people loved you on that. That was last night going on.
Yeah. It was a busy night. Monday night. And what else? That's about it. This is why I wanted to close after the poem.
Because I'm intrigued. I don't want you to go because I'm interested. What I wanted to ask you about talk
We'll have
shows.
a beer after the show.
Do talk show like has it changed in the day back how talk shows are? This is real stuff. I like to get the real stuff out of people.
You could be so famous if you just went for the funny.
Okay.
You could own this town.
No, I don't
You
think
gotta get it. Oh, what's your phone number? What month were you born?
Okay, I'll tell you what. Give me your cell and we'll call it end.
I have a burner.
Okay. I don't even know what that
A burner
means.
phone? Yeah. Oh, it's like what drug dealers get for the most part. It's a phone that you use and you can just throw away.
When you have multiple
Drug dealers and
girlfriends.
terrorists have given it a bad name.
Yeah. The average person can have a burner.
Yeah, it's perfectly legal.
I
They
think
look
it's just
at
because of the
you.
name of it. Burner is too
Yeah.
intense.
I heard that athletes have the bat phone, right?
Yeah,
Like that's the
yep.
second phone that has all their numbers that they
sure.
cheat on.
Oh,
Do you have a
really?
bat phone, Emo?
No. No.
Just a burner.
Just the burner.
All right. Well, we'll buy some.
I don't take any chances.
Emo, thank you.
A bat phone.
A bat phone.
That's
multiple phones.
Multiple phones and sort of your mistresses and your Ashley Madison dates and all that kind of go into the bat phone. So you don't get caught because it's a second phone in case anyone would ever go through your phones. 2 phones, Emo.
They can afford that?
Those must be U.S. athletes.
I'm in the wrong business. I should have gone into baseball. When I was a child, once I beat up the school bully with a baseball bat. Both his arms were completely broken, which is what gave me the courage.
There's the funny Emo Philips. Go and check him out. Nice to see you again. I'll direct message you on Twitter. I'll settle with that because I won't get the number. Make sure you go and check him out in town again, once again, at Emo Philips. Go and follow him tonight at Yuck Yucks at 8 p.m. Don't follow him to Yuck Yucks.
Yeah,
follow
meet him
him
there.
at Emo Philips.
The Todd Shapiro Show. Turn up your speakers, especially if you're over 65. SiriusXM 168, Canada Laughs.